Alright, here we go again, working on the C10. Lots to do today. Already got my pieces out. I'm going to be inner fenders. I'm going to be spraying the underside with the Eastwood rubberized undercoating, and the inside with the 2K well, this is the primer, obviously, and then this is the actual color of black. It's the underhood black, the same that I used for the firewall. And I had some pieces, some left over from when I did the firewall, so I kind of did this under inner fender, and I had a little bit of the rubberized stuff that I use also right here. You can see the line. You won't see that line once the fender's on, inner fender. But yep, so I got undercoating for the fender, like I already said, and then the black. And I also got my other pieces out. That's going to be black as well. I got to work on this this radiator support right here. I got to weld this piece in. I'm going to be doing that while the paint's drying on those pieces. Also, while it's drying, I'm going to be working on setting up the linkage right here to the transmission. I already got my steering column put back together somewhat. So this is what the inside is looking like right now. Making some progress. And later today I'm going to be working on the vinyl flooring, getting that everywhere, cutting where it needs to be cut, so I can hopefully get this thing back together pretty soon. Alright, got my rubberized undercoating for the inner fenders. I pressure washed everything yesterday, so I got all the dirt and loose debris off of it, and so it's fully dry now. I painted my massive cylinder like I said I was going to do. Not too happy about it. I mean, paint job, not too bad, but how it looks, I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I think it's maybe a little too much, but we'll see how it looks once I put everything back together. Rubber coating is drying. I'm going to be working on the radiator support. So this was obviously broken off when I took the truck apart. It was already fully apart, so I wasn't even holding down this side of the radiator to the frame or anything like that. So this piece I let soak in a solution for about 24 hours. This thing was covered in rust, obviously, besides where the paint is. So this black was all rusted. So it's cleaned up pretty good. I'm gonna have to take a water wheel to some here. And once I straighten out these things and this, then I'll do all that. But yeah, that solution works pretty well. I think it's 415. Yep, 415 rust remover. So that worked pretty well. I did some my pieces over here too. This was super rusty. This is just the brackets that hold the fenders and stuff together right here, something like that. But so yeah, look at that blue. That's the blue I'm talking about that I like. That was the original color of the truck, which is awesome. And also did some hardware that was pretty rusty. I got some other stuff I need to put in there, but I mean, it cleaned up the rust pretty well. So yeah, I'm gonna get to straightening these out, and then I'm gonna be able to weld it back on. It's not gonna be perfect, obviously, but at least it's gonna hold it down somewhat. Alright, got my welder all set up for my radiator support to fix that. But before I do that, I'm gonna paint these real quick. Already got prime on there. I mean, yeah, it's not a good coat of primer, but I only have one can of that, and I still want to do the radiator. but I have 2 cans of the black, so I think I'll be alright. Alright, I got my welder all set up, and just going to tack weld in one spot on here first. That way I can move it to exactly where I want. What makes this so hard is there isn't, it's just not one piece of metal that goes to another piece of metal. There's 3 layers of metal in here. And it broke off, of course, in the middle piece. So that's the piece that goes right here and here. So as you can tell, there's a piece that goes over it, the whole piece, just like this. I'm just trying to line that up perfectly. That way I don't have to break anything once I tack weld that one spot in, so I can move some things around once it's in there. So I got piece tack welded on there. I mean, it's not that pretty, and really I should have just replaced it because look how bad that is. I mean, it's better than having to buy anything. You know, those core supports are like 200 bucks. I mean, that's not bad, but it's $200 I can spend somewhere else. Especially just welding it on. I mean, I'm gonna fill in these holes and make it a little better with the I got some fiberglass stuff I can just put over that. Kind of might do it on the inside actually, but I mean, it'll do. It's not perfect, but I still got a lot of work to do on that. But I gotta finish spraying these down before it rains so I can put those away and I can keep working on this. I got my second bottle or can ready to go. Alright, here we go. Working on the inside with the firewall pad all up. Actually covers pretty well. There is some random holes that don't match up that I didn't puncture out just because I don't have any hole in the firewall there that I obviously don't want anything sticking out. Like this one, that was already like that, but I'm not too sure what exactly that was for. And this is made for, this is from Brothers Trucks. This is made for 64 C10. I'm sure they patterned it so it would fit different ones, maybe like 65 or 66 or whatever. Maybe they have something over there, I don't know. But overall, pretty well. Even got that little pad over there. I obviously still have to fix the vinyl flooring and move it around. That's what I'm going to be working on. But this is what the radiator is looking like. Still drying up a little bit. I'm gonna prime that stuff, prime the radiator with the 2K primer, just because this is just extra. This is all I have left, and this stuff's only lasts like 48 hours, so I might as well use it. I got everything else is painted. It's in there with the blazer. Started to rain while I was painting, so. Yep, working on this. Here we go. I'm gonna move the C10 out of the garage so I can get the seat in. I tried to move it. There's too much stuff in the way, and this door doesn't fully open in my small garage, so I gotta pull it out of the driveway. I got everything rigged up, ready to go. Hopefully, this thing kind of gave me problems going reverse, and it would just die. So hopefully I can get it back into the garage. But I got my radiator painted and drying. Same with the hood latches right there. This is what it turned out to look like. Not too bad, I don't think. I mean, obviously not as good as if I welded like all brand new metal and stuff. or brand new radiator, but I mean, it'll get the job done, and it was free. So I got my other pieces in here with the blazer. Alright, here we go. I gotta move this thing out of the driveway, or out of the garage, so I can put the seat in. Alright, made a lot of progress. I got the inner fenders on with the radiator support, and all my wires back through the firewall. Got my linkage set up. Pretty much ready to go. I got my other stuff over there so I can paint it on the inside. I got some rusted spots I want to just cover in paint. So this is the engine compartment, looking pretty good, looking pretty complete. I got my hood latches even painted. I got the inside going. I got the weather stripping on the outside of the door with my sill right there with the vinyl flooring, which didn't turn out as much or as good as I wanted to, because look at all the wrinkles. I mean, this thing sat in here for like almost a week, and I flattened it out so many times and messed around with it so much. I spent more time on it than I wanted to, and it still didn't turn out too good. So, but I got all my holes drilled for the seats in. This seat's just temporary. I got another seat that I need to fix up that folds down. This one doesn't fold down. I got all my wiring, my old wiring harness, just for now, so I can take the truck out for a drive. Hopefully pretty soon. But the truck is coming along pretty well. I got my transmission cooler mounted on the inside of the radiator. Right there where all my lines ran.